It's a good Sunday. It's a good day to be at Lifespring. We're in need of extra energy this morning. You couldn't tell. A little bit more. So, everybody, if it is your first time here, and I don't think I see any new faces, but if I do see new faces, and I just missed you because it's dark out there, please fill out one of these cards, turn it in our VIP table back there, pick up a special gift that we have back there, look around you, shake a hand, hug a neck, and something new from BPS. Find somebody you don't know and give them a high five. Welcome to Lifespring, everybody.
Ronnie, you all right, buddy?
Hello, everybody. Church shirts are still available for $12. Miss Hope's got one on, and Miss Chris got one on. A lot of people have one on. Justin has one on. Stand up. He's got one on. It's a great way to promote our church and get more people here. We appreciate it. Please sign up with a name to work at the Greenville Drive concession stand on Friday, August 18th and Friday, September 8th. It really helps the church out. We have family nights at Lifespring. Cookout on Wednesday, August 23rd at 5:30 p.m. If you guys will stand, we'll continue to worship.
Ronnie. She's muted. Can you unmute?
I think her mic.
Hey, there we go. Sorry. All right, ready? We call out to dry bones, come alive, come alive. We call out to dead hearts, come alive, come alive. Up out of the ashes, let us see an army rise. We call out to dry bones, come alive. the baskets on the end of your aisles and pass them down. If you're unable to give today for our offering, there are several other ways that you can give by going online to our website, which is lifespring07302017B, where you'll find a link to a smartphone app, and also a link where you can set up for automatic draft. Please continue saying the password first.
So so much for the opportunity to come here together today and worship you. God, just I pray that you would teach us how to worship you, Lord, with our hearts and our souls, our minds, our bodies, Lord, with every action of every day. God, we just want to worship you. We want to praise you. I pray, Lord, that you would just be with everyone that's in here, that you would prepare our hearts and minds for what you have for us today. God, that you would be with Nate as he delivers, and that your Holy Spirit would just be all around and in us, Lord. I pray, God, that you would just bless this time together, and may you have all the glory and the honor. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. All right, kids, you are dismissed. Adults, let's make some noise. Bring that energy that they were talking about. Peace out, kids.
Bye, kids.
As they leave, man, it's a perfect time just to, again, I want to take every chance I can to thank everybody for VBS. Last Sunday was our closing program. The week before that was our VBS program. And each night we had over 29 kids, which was just awesome. And over 20 volunteers for so many people that made it be an incredible time. I'm at kind of a little commercial here, sorry. But go like Just Say Jesus Facebook page. That's kind of a cool way nowadays to support other ministries. If they were standing here, I'd say give it up for Just Say Yes Ministries because they were amazing. But it's awkward, but let's clap for me. Because they were that awesome. They just did such a great job. And I have a voice and I had energy after EVS, which was really weird. So that was really cool what they were able to do and pour into these kids. And man, receive that gospel message every single night and just have a great, great time. That's a good segue. Before I really dive into the word today, I want to spend just a couple minutes to talk about and kind of go over more of one of Alex's announcements. That I want to make sure everybody's on the same page. Everybody's got this in your phones, in your calendars. Every form of reminder that you can do, go ahead and tell Siri now, remind you, August 23rd, man. This is going to be a big day in the life of our church. And I want to kind of tell you what we're doing, kind of why we're doing it, kind of where it came from. We're going to start something brand new in the fall that our church has never done. And this is a crazy concept that two brilliant minds like Pastor Angels and myself came together and said, let's have church on Wednesday nights. That is like, that is never heard of, never been done. I'm sure we're the first church to ever think of that, right? And so, but what we're going to do, it's kind of a joke there, but what we're going to do is we prayed about our small group ministry, we prayed about our children's ministry, and this birthed from my mom. You guys know her, as a licensed therapist. 90% of her clients are elementary age. And I have worked with her for some of these clients. We've done like a mentor program, different things. And you're talking some troubled situations, some of her clients. And two or three of them, different times over the course of the last 6 months, have come to her for one of their sessions and talked about something they learned at church the night before. And if you guys know Pastor Angela, man, if you've ever seen her like in her element, as far as man, she is like boss, man. She is just on it. And boy, her little mama's heart and her little heart for Christ, every time these kids would share to her about something they learned the night before at some type of Bible club that they went to, one of the churches around them, it was everything in her not to just burst out in tears and give them the biggest hug ever, because she's like, to hear these kids not talk about the things they usually talk about and talk about something they learned about Jesus, that is groundbreaking. And so she came to me and said, how can we incorporate this in our church? What can we do to reach more children? I mean, for a church of 70 people, over 20 of them are under 6th grade. Okay, so that's crazy. So there's a lot of kids already in our church, a lot of kids in our community to reach. And so we're going to have fam nights at Lifespring. That's what we're calling them. Because we are literally going to take this building. We are working hard in the warehouse right now. We're working hard all around to make this one place every single Wednesday night starting in the fall for age 0 to 150 to experience God in a powerful way. And so for ages 0 to 3, we have professional babysitters coming in. They're going to take great care of the young ones, okay? It is not myself, so it's all good. But they'll be taken care of over in our nursery area. And then this part, it's hard for me to talk about because I know my mom's heart. I know what's going to happen. It's just, I'm excited. If you're turning 4 by September 1st, we're going by the school calendar. If you're 4 by September 1st through 5th grade, every single Wednesday night, my mom said, if you will make this program happen, if the board's on board, if you pray about this, I commit to take care of that age group every single Wednesday night and implement this Pioneer Club where they will be having specific curriculum, specific teaching, specific Bible knowledge, games, activities every single week from ages 4th through 5th grade in our splash area. And so every single Wednesday night, that's going to happen after the 23rd. If they're in 6th through 12th grade, if they're in youth age, we're still going to have youth group. We're clearing out the warehouse. We're going to do games and activities in there. And then we'll kick you adults out and come in here for our worship and lesson at the end of the night. But the teenagers will be in the warehouse room for the beginning. And the adults, we're trying to get you to bring your kids, but don't just drop them off and go. If you need to, that's fine. But we're going to have adult, small group-based Bible study right here in the worship center while this is going on from 6:30 to 7:30. So literally something from 0 to 100 we have you covered. And that's going to be just an awesome night. So on August 23rd, we're going to start an hour early just that one night to be able to cook. We're going to cook out. We're going to be right here on Highway 9. Not in Highway 9, but near it, okay? Or no, my bad, Highway 9. Old Furnace Road right here. Wouldn't that be nice to be on Highway 9? For the same price that we pay you. But no, right here on Old Furnace Road, we're going to cook out and just have some fun, hang out on the 23rd to launch this program. And then every Wednesday night after that, following the school calendar, be here. And so it's going to be a great time. And everything that, any research you do, any conference you go to, anything, any book you read that knows what they're talking about, anytime you implement something new in the life of the church, anytime you implement change is a nasty word in the life of the church. Amen? Some of you are like, I can't say anything, can I? But yeah, it's okay. Change, this is going to be a change for the better. It's going to be great. But here's what we have to do. If it's not bathed in prayer, and if our church as a whole isn't on board and supportive of it, it's not going to happen. It's not going to work. And so I'm asking, we have like 3 Wednesdays, I believe, maybe 4 Wednesdays until the 23rd, until it kicks off. And I'm asking everybody individually or together as your family, wherever you're at on each Wednesday night between now and the 23rd at 6:30, or around as close to 6:30 as you can, just pause and pray for Wednesday nights. Pray for family nights at Lifespring, because God is going to do something great, but if it's not bathed in prayer, and if it doesn't have the support of the church, and if we're not all on board to grow together and to reach out, then it's not going to work. I mean, I'm as on board as it gets. Pastor Angel's as on board as it gets. Your trustees, everybody. But without us as a body, just bathing this thing in prayer and being ready, kids, adults, teens, you little ones, they're not going to be reached the way that God's calling us to reach them. So between now and then, around 6:30, as close to that as you can, I'm just asking everybody just to pause. If you're with your family, maybe pray together, but just pray that these nights will be just filled up and be great. And so hopefully we can all do that together. I'm going to go ahead. I know we just prayed. This is a good way for me to transition. I'm just going to ask the Lord to just bless this word we have this morning. It's a cool concept that it's going to be a lot to do, but I know that we can do it. It's going to be life-changing here already. Look at somebody and say, are you ready? All right, let's pray. Father God, hope so. I ain't ready. She knows what's going on. I love you so much, God, and I just thank you for how great you are. Man, I just thank you for a church that just wants to be used by you, God. That whether we're doing VBS or working a concession stand or doing Pioneer Bible Club or Bible study or Sunday service, God, everything we do is to just further your kingdom and to glorify your name. I just pray, God, that in every aspect, every walk of life, through our social lives, our family lives, our career lives, God, that we would just represent you in all that we do. God, I pray this morning specifically, man, that we would turn our whining into winning, that we would take our weaknesses and they would become strengths because of you and what you can do through us. And it's in your powerful name I pray. And everybody said, Amen. All right, well, if you know me, which all of you do, there's a certain hip-hop artist that I used to really love. His name's Lecrae. You guys know Lecrae? Well, I had one moment of beef with Lecrae. For all you white people, beef is when you don't like something about somebody. Okay? But I had a moment of like, Lecrae's the man, all right? He's cool, he's awesome, until my wife almost got escorted by security for holding onto his hand too long at his concert, okay? That's the only time I've ever had a problem with Lecrae, I'm just kidding. But she really did that. But yeah, anyways. Lecrae is an awesome lyricist, man. He's an awesome Christian rapper. He's doing some great things. He's on mainstream. He's on ESPN. He's on secular radio, just doing great stuff for the Lord. And there's a song, it's out right now. They play it on 104.1 a lot. He features Torrin Wells, who does the Hills and Valleys song. We like a lot of stuff. But one of the lines in his songs kind of inspired this. About a week and a half ago, I was really praying and getting ready, and you guys be ready next month. We're back to our monthly series. It's Ultimate Fighter. We're going to have cage fighting in front of us every single week. I'm just kidding. But the series is Ultimate Fighter. It's going to be awesome for August, so don't miss that. But what we're going to have today is, there's this song, and on the lyrics, this is what Lecrae says in the lyric. He says, "They say don't get bitter, get better. I'm working on switching them letters." All right? Now think about that, bitter into better. Well, today, we're going to switch some letters around as well. And I thought, what if God's like, don't just think of Lifespring. What if the world turned our whining into winning? What if the world turned our weaknesses into strengths? What if every single human being in this room today, left here today, committed to making things you whine about the most, things you complain about the most, things that you would say are weak areas of your life, weak areas about you, and turn them into strengths, man? What would that look like? Now, the unfortunate part of this, no part of this message today is about helping others with what you whine about them about, okay? Hopefully, whoever you whine about is in here, and they'll turn their whining into winning too, and it's all good, all right? But today is just, what do you whine about that's in your control? What do you complain about? What are weak areas of your own life that you can turn into strengths through God? And so that's what we're going to do. So we're going to turn whining into winning. If you saw the Facebook videos, matter of fact, don't get on there now, check in Facebook, that's cool, that's awesome. But if you saw the video on our page from yesterday, we were out at the pool, and Grace, we found a new trick in the pool. It's really cool where I can lift her up and she jumps and she loves it. And I said, Grace, I need you to give a message to get everybody ready for tomorrow. And if you didn't hear it, as she's standing high in the air on the pool and jumping, she says, no more whining. And if you ask her, I ask her this all the time, and say, Grace, does Nate do whining? No. But does Nate whine himself and hear whining a lot in this household sometimes? Yes, right? We've all been there. We all have that. If you have toddlers, you are a PhD in whining, okay? You know. So it's a part of life, and it happens. But I thought, as I think about, well, what the things I whine about the most in my own life, the things that I think that maybe aren't as strong as they could be or whatever, what if I stopped whining about them and started focusing on them and turning them into strengths? How do I do that? And so we're going to look at some practical things. We're going to look at one of the greatest characters in the Bible and how he turned his whining into winning, how he took a weakness of his and turned it through God into a strength in different ways, and so it's going to be awesome. So the first couple things that we have to do before we dive into the text is, the first thing is we have to recognize our weakness. You've got to literally be able to identify and recognize what it is in your life that needs to be worked on. That can be easy for some, it can be harder for others. I know it's kind of awkward, like in a job interview. Maybe some of you have been there, or if you're just talking, if you're doing different spiritual gift assessments or different things, or like I said, let's say a job interview, and they ask you to list your 3 weakest areas. Well, usually that's pretty easy for us, right? We can, oh yeah, I'm not good at that. Well, list your strengths. Well, sometimes for some it's harder than others, right? Kind of like, ugh, that's weird. What if every weakness that we were so quick to address, so quick to talk about, what if we could just spout those off as strengths over the next course of however long? How would that change your life? What would that look like? And so you've got to be able to recognize your weakness. The second thing you've got to do, and especially if the first part's hard for you to identify those areas, and we're going to take time at the very end of the service to ask God to identify these areas. But the second thing you need to do is you need to seek out honest guidance.